Good morning. Cynthia and I wanted to take just a moment to speak into some of the things that have been going on lately, particularly with the cries for justice over the last week following the death of George Floyd. We want to just say publicly that his death was wrong, and we want to be as responsible as we can in speaking, but also to go ahead and speak out publicly and say that um, we want to be supportive and we want to listen. Cynthia and I were talking the other day, and she said something that I thought was important for us all to hear, especially something that Jesus said about leaving the 99 and going to the one.
So there's the parable in the Gospels about the shepherd who, when he realizes his one sheep is missing, he goes to look for him. And I think that's an important image of God in this season, that we have a God who still loves those 99, but will leave them to go find the one to bring him home. We love and we worship and we follow a God who is the God of the oppressed. He is a God of justice. And so as in light of these things happening, and as these stories we're hearing of Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and David McAfee, we want to stand against oppression. We oppose police brutality, and we want to be a people who sees that one sheep and who, following the example of God and the example of Jesus, goes and finds that sheep and loves them and cares for them, and welcomes them back into the flock.
Yeah, and like we've said over the past few weeks, we had no idea when we started 2020 how important this year of listening would become. And we believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is what we need to be doing right now as a church, is listening to our Black sisters and brothers, and not with any kind of agenda, but just listening. And so we wanted to, again, just take just a moment, particularly because Cynthia and I have been talking quite a bit this week. We wanted to take just a moment to say that we are committed now more than ever to this year of listening, and particularly listening to those voices that maybe have been silenced in the past. And so, again, we just wanted to take a minute to say that. And obviously, this conversation will continue.